Austin.
Yes.
You've been playing some
my turn.
DLC.
I have. It might be the greatest DLC of all time.
You have a lot of work to convince me here. Convince me.
All right, it's not the greatest DLC of all time, but I am really enjoying this new DLC that's come out for Vermintide 2, Winds of Magic. Basically, they're adding a new faction called the Beastmen, and they're basically half men, half like Minotaur type thing, and you go on this new mission where this meteor has struck down. It's a pretty cool looking designed area that they have. And you go and you stop these beastmen from worshiping the stone that's came from space, and you take it back to the tower where you go and chill before missions. And I forgot what the lady's name is, but the old lady who used to make potions, I guess, now has the stone and allows you to go into a new challenge arena, which takes chunks of existing maps and repurpose them for different sections. So each section is one of the 8 Winds of Magic. I've only gotten through 3 of them, or 4 of them, 3 of them. I'm not sure. There's a lot of them. Okay. But basically, you start off in the green, so nature, I guess, is one of the Winds of Magic. And every time you kill an enemy, they drop like spikes on the ground, and it slows you down. So, and because it's a challenge mode, you're getting a bunch of enemies coming at you all at once, more so than you would in normal maps, because these challenge maps are actually shorter. They're just little sections of existing maps, and it's actually a lot of fun if you like just killing enemies. So, and then they progressively get harder over each map that you go into, and with that, you get the essence, which is like souls when you kill these enemies. And you take that back to the main tower, and I kind of consider it a dream. So like you go in this dreamland and you come back out, and you can upgrade and buy different weapons for your class and character and make them stronger over time to make it easier to get through some of these challenges. And once you complete the little map area, you go to like an arena, a small arena, where they send a bunch of guys at you. So they'll send like, say it's the vermin. They'll send a bunch of normal vermin at you along with some of the heavier units, and you have to survive that in order to complete the mission. So I find it entertaining because it's highly focused. It's fun. You're doing a lot of what the game's about. It's just killing things, and you get rewarded, and you can jump right back into it and make it harder. And there's plenty of times, because me and Travis got it and we played it, and we've been trying to. There's a lot of them where it's just like, how are we going to get past this? And so most of the time we're getting by the, a sliver of health somehow. We make it by, because you don't find health in these areas.
I thought it was hard before.
It's very, some levels have health, some do not.
Yeah.
I didn't see any of the potions, because you can get strength potions or swift potions. But there's only one area, which is in the 3rd section, that I've found potions. So you go with what you got. You got to be conservative about what you use. Because I play the ranger or the elf, and you don't get any other arrows. You get what you get. So you got to make sure you conserve, keep enough for the end, because when you get to that final round, that's when you want to use them, because you have a lot of heavier units coming at you. So you need everything you got. So it's interesting. It's very interesting. I like the way they've done it. Now, I don't know how this fits into the lore. Obviously, Beastmen are part of the Warhammer lore. I don't know anything about this meteor or Winds of Magic, but for what it is in the game, it's a lot of fun. If this is something, if you already enjoy Vermintide, I think you're just going to enjoy this even more, because it's highly focused. A whole other ranking system for weapons and gear. So, well, not gear, but just the weapons. And I don't know. I'm enjoying it. We played a good 5 hours the other day.
Yeah.
Almost straight.
Yeah. So how many maps do you remember how many maps there were in the original game?
I guess I got it.
4 or 5,
10, 12, 13. I believe it's 13.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So they have
all of them yet.
3 different sections. And then they have the final boss map at the end. I don't know what it's actually called. It's called the boss map. It's like you have to unlock everything else before you get to the last mission.
Yeah.
And then they have 2 DLCs. No, 3 DLCs. 3 other missions that they've come out with. And I think this is the 4th one.
Yeah, I know.
See, 3 or 4. Can't remember.
I think it's 3.
So I didn't play the other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it is 3. There's 2.
Yeah, so I remember there was 2 on the store already, and then this one wasn't on there yet, like in the DLC section because it wasn't released technically.
True.
So I just saw 2,
It died.
as I recall. I thought we played one of them.
What was that?
I thought we played one of them.
Yeah, we did. We did. I forgot the name of it. I'm going to look it up right now so we have all the info. So they have Shadow over Bogenhafen, and then they have Back to Ubersec.
Ubersec.
Or Uberschrick.
Sure.
And then Winds of Magic is their 3rd DLC. So Shadows of Bogenhaven, they actually introduced the challenges, so you can like complete a bunch of stuff and then go get rewards for it. And then Back to Ubersec is just a map from the Vermintide 1 and now Winds of Magic. I mean, I think this is apparently their official first expansion to this game, and I like it. I think it's deep. It can go far. There's 8 different maps, so I think we went through 8 of the first one, and there was like 5 for the second part, and then obviously there's more to come. So I don't know how it's going to pan out, but it's just going to get freaking hard. I saw someone playing it, and they got to the point where there were Skaven with explosive barrels, and they would just run at you and explode. I was like, oh my god.
Oh my
Dude,
gosh,
that is
Becky.
that is
Look
too
at
much.
that Skaven.
That is just too much.
It is too much.
So I'm excited. I'm excited. I know I got kind of shit on early on for some of the issues it's had, but I actually opened some. So one of it was you couldn't get any cosmetics through the chest because it was so low. You know, opening the crates, you just don't get any cosmetics. But now I actually got a cosmetic in a crate, so I'm hoping.
That's cool.
It seems like they fixed it. That, or I'm like one of the million people that, or one of the very few people that get cosmetics out of a crate. So yeah, I don't know. I've always enjoyed it. I mean, it's Left 4 Dead and Warhammer World, and I don't know what's not to like. So yeah.
All right, well,
10 out of 10, man.
maybe I'll get it. Even though I wish it came with a new map.
It does.
Area.
It does.
You said it didn't.
No, it comes with one new map, which, okay, so I didn't explain that very well.
Yeah.
So there's one new map where the meteor falls and all the beastmen go to it, and you got to go get the meteorite before and kill all the beastmen. So that unlocks the Winds of Magic challenge area by playing that.
Okay.
Yeah. So they put some lore into it, so it kind of makes sense of what's going on.
And then that's when you go into the challenge, which the challenges are basically the same map, but just altered a little bit.
Right.
And then
Little sections
added
of them.
challenges and stuff like that.
Yep.
Added difficulties and whatnot.
Right. Okay. And there's objectives in each one. So like some have you holding a point when people come, or all the enemies are coming at you. The newest one we got was, half the time I'm not even paying attention to the objective because they send so many people at you. But this new one that we came into is like a blue twilight, kind of like nighttime-esque feeling, and lightning, like a ring of magic would spawn around you and follow you around, and it would tell you that lightning's coming. And so the ruins would like circle around you, and once they stopped, you only had seconds to get out of the circle before you got shocked with lightning. But at the same time, you have a bunch of enemies that are surrounding you, and it is ridiculous. Like, you just get stuck in these magic circles and get blown up, and then all the enemies kill you, and that was the hardest. That was by far the hardest one I've played so far.
Wow.
Yeah. It's no joke, man. You gotta bring your A game. Get hopped
scared.
up on balls and get ready to go.
I need a balls drink. I need to find those
Exactly.
and get some. Now that I've had them, I'm like, oh, I want to try more of these. I need them in my life.
Anyway, it's great, man. Like, I love it. And we went back and played some more older missions, which it can get repetitive, especially since all the DLC's out. Like, eventually you've done enough of each map, and you're just like, I don't want to do this anymore.
I
But
haven't done enough of them.
one of our friends, Michael, he finally got it, so we're
Oh,
kind of
cool.
running him through all the missions to gear him up.
Well, shit, now I need to get back into it. Now
I know.
that there's a beginner in there.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe play some tonight. Who knows?
You think with good ears,
Don't
they would
do
be able
that.
to hear it from a mile away.
Anyway, yeah, I highly recommend it if you have it. It's out on PS4 and Xbox. I don't know how the DLCs work on those. I'm assuming you're going to get them, but I knew it took a while before Vermintide 2 came to consoles, so it might take That might take the same amount of time to get the DLC. I'm not sure, but keep a lookout for it.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, man. That's all I
Very
got.
cool. All right. Well, that's going to wrap up, everybody, for the games we played this week. If you want to join us each and every week, you can join us on our Discord channel. Check out the link in the show notes. Get that link, click that link, join up. Make sure you tell us who you are in the introduction section, because that's what you join into, and we want to know who you are. Because we're like, I don't know who this person is. We got all these people joining. I don't know who they are. Let us know who you are. Say hello. Introduce yourself. And then also, if you like what you hear, subscribe to us on your favorite podcast app. And make sure you tell all of your friends. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with our video game news.